would like to put out the welcome mat. Put it out back in the garage. Stan the Man Johnson.
Yo! How's it going? Whoa, hold on. At my age, I can only take so much excitement. My name is Stan. Oh, the reason we're doing this is we're having a beach party today. Yeah, beach party, because we feel like it and because we have a surfer on the show. And we're going to talk about surfing. First, allow me to introduce everybody, all my friends, some of my friends. Oh, is this necessary?
Oh,
Can't we have the beach party without the sand?
You can't have a proper beach party without building a sandcastle.
Edward Thackeray III, my personal valet and announcer.
Okay. Come on.
And my old pal, Al,
It's not wet enough to
who's
stick
been
together.
sent by the station to keep an eye on things. And, of course, you all know Rufus, who's embarrassed and just left because he wants no part of this.
Fred?
Rufus, no, it's not.
No.
Larry, what are you doing? What's Larry doing? Larry's in the band, and I have no idea what's going on. He's not he's not a beach boy or something, is he? Okay, I have a question for the studio audience, and we have a valuable prize for the studio audience if you can answer the question, but we only have one prize, so yell out your answer quickly. What famous musical group sings about surfing? Okay, I heard it. Somebody got the answer? We'll give out the... It's a little slow there, Al. It is the Beach Boys. We're about ready. Oh, the pink gorilla, say hello. Okay. You didn't wear your shorts today. I guess it would be hot for a pink gorilla to wear shorts at the beach. That's probably...
Sorry, I slipped there, Stan. I unfortunately slipped.
Yeah? The station...
Are you troubled by people kicking sand in your face?
Al, the station manager's pen is going to slip when he signs your check this week.
He's a friend of mine. He won't slip.
Morty? How about a hand for the Something Else Orchestra? Larry, who's back, John and Mike. Here's the theme now. Play it. You guys are creating your own dust storm here. Would you please give a big welcome to our first guest?
Oh, you expect me to get the door, too?
If it's not too inconvenient.
Here's your own sand pile.
Thank you. I'll play with it here.
I'm going down the slide.
Whee!
Don't hurt yourself.
Al,
Okay, it wasn't very fun.
Al, why don't you find a bigger beach and go play soccer?
Okay.
A bigger beach. Maybe somewhere in the Carolinas. Thackeray, is it going to take you long to get to the door? Because
hurry up.
I would like to introduce the guest. Thackeray, our surfboarding butler.
That's got a...
Nice work, Edward Thackeray III. Pretty soon we're going to need a fourth. Here he is, my old pal, Rob Spicer, surfer. Surfer! Surfer! He's a real surfer. Hi, Rob.
Stan,
how you doing? I'm good. I'm just trying to...
Are you guys ready? Go! Do it again. Go!
One more time for Rob.
Go!
I think that's the wave.
That's a great wave.
I guess
Excellent.
it's... Al, do you mind? Can you take the sand down there?
Oh, sure.
There's nothing a surfer hates more than sand in his shorts. Is that true?
That looks like fun.
It is fun.
We're making a castle dedicated to Rob.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what
I'm not gonna ask. So tell me, Rob, what makes you different? First of all, you're not dressed like a surfer, and I'm embarrassed now because we thought we'll make you feel at home. We'll all dress like surfer-type guys, and you're dressed like a normal person.
Well, I wanted to dress like somebody on TV.
Oh,
So
Well,
I
we'll just
dressed
go
up a
through.
bit.
We'll go through role reversal.
Okay.
You know what would work? You know
No,
what would work? You sit here and I'll sit there.
Okay.
Can we do that? Reg, is that okay if we do that? Change seats? Okay, you sit here, and I'll sit there, and then you'll look like a guy on TV, and I'll look like a surfing kind of dude.
You look like something. He's
I
not
look
the host,
like-
so you're still the host.
I
okay?
look like something?
I can't interview.
You can. Well, I can still do the interview. Let me move my beak out of the way. So tell me, Rob, how long have you been a surfer?
About 6 years.
So you started fairly old in life? Not that
Yes,
you're
I
old now,
did.
but-
No, about when I was 29.
Really?
Yes.
So that would make you 29, 6, less than 40.
Right. A lot less.
A lot less. Now, what's unusual about you is one thinks of surfing in Hawaii and California and all those nice warm places, and you go to the beach and you wax down your board.
I think about that.
You surf in the North Atlantic?
Yes.
Now, no one in his right mind would do that.
Well, no, it's a lot of fun.
It
I
is?
enjoy it. I enjoy it very much. It's a nice break.
And you do it all year round, including
Yes.
in the winter when it's snowing.
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
All right, we have some of your home video that we're going to look
yeah.
at, and you can explain to us what's going on.
Okay, I'll try.
And the important thing is to always put cream on your nose so that you never get a
Yes.
sunburn. Now, here we are.
That's good. for
This
your
is the
nose.
North Atlantic.
Yes, sure is. That's
And is that
that's
you?
a point break.
Is that you
isn't me,
surfing?
no.
That's another surf. Oh, look, I'm just
Yes.
going to hit that guy. Oh, he just missed him.
We come close sometimes.
Can you actually steer and control the boards?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes.
The fins on the board allow you to control. That is me there.
That is you. You're not
Yes.
too bad. Now, would this be considered a good wave, a bad wave?
That's
or?
a fairly good way. I didn't do too well on that one.
Face plant there, eh, Bobby?
Yeah, it's really cold, the face plant. Seems everybody asks how cold does your face get. It really, it doesn't get as bad as you might think.
Are these good waves? Would this be considered a good day
They're
at
not
the
bad.
beach?
They're not bad.
In the middle of
But
winter?
We get a lot bigger than that.
Now, you guys, what do? Wear like snowshoes and parkas when you go in the winter, or
No,
how do you keep
we
warm?
have, Thackeray has my bag, my board
Edward
bag, and I
Thackeray?
threw in some things to show everybody what
All right.
I thought it
we
was a
wear.
large limp
I have my
surfboard.
wetsuit and some
I thought it
boots
was
and
an
so on.
ironing board cover. Do you want to open
we
this?
can
or do
unzip
I?
it here.
All right. So are the waves on the east coast of North America as good as all these warm places?
Well, they are cold, and that is certainly not a plus for waves, too.
Hey,
There's,
Stan,
there's half a
we're going
beach
for
up
a
here,
commercial.
Stan.
Oh, we're going to have to do this little fashion thing about good beachwear in the winter when we come
Okay.
back. Is that Actually, you should say, we'll be right back with Stan and Rob after this. Say that
We'll be
quickly.
right back with Stan and me.
I got caught.
You're
Surfing.
upside down. The board's
I was-
upside down.
Oh, well, I'm new. I've never
Okay.
done this before. So
Okay.
what kind of
Let's
gear
finish
do you
the
wear in the North Atlantic to keep warm on a cold, wintry day?
I brought in my wetsuit to show everybody, and it's a 4mm and 3mm suit. They're usually made very colorful. This one is kind of toned down colors, and but some of them are very neon, very bright orange and green. It has knee pads, and the knees are bent a bit so that they kind of conform with the motion of your legs. And usually they're cuts up here under your arms so that you can paddle with your arms easier. And they're very, very flexible.
And the
very
4mm
soft.
would be the legs because they're longer, and this would be the 3mm arms because
no.
they're shorter. Oh,
no,
it's
that
thickness.
refers to thickness. This
Oh,
part around your
my
main
mistake.
part of your body is a little thicker.
Okay.
And then the arms and legs are
In Al's
usually a little
case,
thinner.
his helmet would be a little thicker, I think. Let's take a
Maybe,
studio
yeah.
audience
What do you mean by
question.
that?
I'll
Okay.
explain it after the show, Al.
Okay, we'll be
On
having a meeting
payday,
on
I'll
that.
give you the explanation.
On payday, you don't pay me.
Here's the first question.
Is surfing sometimes dangerous?
It can be dangerous. I've never had any kind of an accident with surfing, but In the warmer climates, there are coral reefs with very sharp coral, and people can fall off their board and go down through the water and hit those reefs and get cut.
So don't do that. Next question.
How high are the waves that you've surfed on?
I've surfed on waves about 3 times my height. Those are the biggest waves I've surfed.
Is the bigger the better or not?
Not always better, no. A smaller, perfectly formed wave can be better than a great big wave that doesn't form up well.
Next question.
What kind of tricks can you do on a surfboard?
You can do quite a number of tricks, and the things that I prefer are doing what's called a big cutback. You cut back at the white part of the wave. Maybe I can explain that a little better later.
Yeah.
And,
I used to work at a place that had a lot of cutbacks.
You can do lip.
It's infested with cockroaches now.
Anyway, you carry on. Pretend we're not here.
You can do what's called a lip bash, too. You can do a big bottom turn on the bottom of the wave and then go straight back up the wave, and as the lip comes over, it hits you and drives you back down again.
I've done that.
Have you?
I wasn't on the board, but yeah, I did. I fell off just before that and did that trick. Yes.
Where are the biggest waves? Where are the biggest?
In the world?
The biggest
Yeah.
waves
Where are
in the
the
world
biggest
are
waves?
at Hawaii.
Have you
They're
ever
in Hawaii.
surfed there?
I haven't surfed there yet, but I'm going to.
Soon?
Maybe soon. I hope
Okay.
to.
From who did you learn to surfboard?
I learned to surf from the friends I made through surfing. They're just the other guys there.
Now, do you learn, is skateboarding and surfboarding, are they similar?
It's said that if a person is a good skateboarder, they'll be able to ride a surfboard well. But that's only part of it. You still have to be able to paddle hard enough to catch waves and to time your jump to your feet properly before the wave breaks.
Now, is there an age you can learn surfing? You started late, but you were telling me you have a son who's surfing. How
Well,
old is he?
he's not really surfing so much as doing a lot of paddling right now and playing around in the waves that break in close to the shore. We surf on quite large waves that break out on rocky points way away from the regular beach areas.
Now, how long, I have a picture of, in my hand, this is your very own personal photo album, and you were
Yes.
telling me this is a perfect wave. This one we're looking at right now is a perfect wave.
Yes, if you look, we're standing up on a hill on a point, and as you look at the wave, it breaks along that point, and the white part is the unrideable part, and what we call the green part, or that long part to the left, is what we ride along.
The wall.
And it's called the wall, right.
I know a lot about this, you
Boy,
see,
you're
because, no,
informed.
I have been surfing. I always ride the white part,
I don't know
and
if
I
you can
never go
see.
far.
There is a surfer on that wave, but he's very hard to see.
Oh, yeah, I can see him, but I don't think they'll see
He's
him.
very
on-
small. The wave
He's
is
right
a
in
little
there.
over twice his height.
Now, do you predict what the wave will do so you know how to ride it, or how do you do all that?
You have to respond to the wave's action. That's what makes it so exciting. When you're surfing, the wave is always doing different things.
Hey, Stan,
So-
Rick,
Are all waves the same then, or they're always
No, they
different?
aren't. Waves are all different.
And you have to know something about the weather and how to predict it, and you have to sort of have an eye on conditions.
A surfer watches the weather all the time so he can predict when the swells will come.
Yeah, well, we'll be back with more swell stuff. Watch for the perfect wave coming to your house. We will be right back with Bob Spicer and me. You've never surfed on?
I'm sure there is. What is it?
A killer whale named Shamu. You ever surfed on a
Nope.
killer whale named
Never
Shamu?
surfed a whale
We're
before.
going to visit Seaworld and meet Shamu and Shamu's trainer. And we're going surfing on a whale.
Seaworld is proud to present the legend of Shamu.
Chuck, what do you have to know to be a killer whale trainer?
Well, that's a pretty hard question to answer. If we're going to hire somebody new, there's a lot of prerequisites that we ask for. First thing we look for is, of course, somebody who can swim like a fish. You have to be able to get into their environment and be able to swim with them and keep up with them and rub them down and be able to dive to the bottom of 40 feet and be able to swim all day performing in the shows as well as during their training sessions. The next thing we look for is at least a 2-year college degree. We'd like some sort of science background, biology, zoology, something that gives a good foundation. And the last thing is a personality that's able to work with animals. You know, it takes a special person who's able to show a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, and a lot of love towards an animal.
Penguins, sea lions, walruses, polar bears, they even eat much larger whales. And right now we're looking at some of the special adaptations which make the killer whale the ocean's top predator. You'll notice the striking black and white coloration.
So how do you actually train one? How do you get them to do a specific thing?
Well, the first thing you have to establish is basic communication. And the way we do that is we have certain sounds that they've been taught to understand that mean yes. I wear a whistle when I'm performing the show, and when I blow that whistle, it's a simple sound that you and I can hear, and when the whale hears it, he knows it means stop what you're doing it correctly, and come back to me. And it's also done by positive reinforcement. When they do something correct, there's a variety of things that they can receive. They can receive me rubbing them down, jumping in and playing with them. They can receive food. They can be given a play toy. There's so many things that you can do.
They call them killer whales, but these are the friendliest whales I've ever met. Now, are they this friendly in the wild?
Well, you have to remember, within a native environment, they're top predators. They eat anything and everything. Polar bears, penguins, sea lions.
That one's trying to lick your face.
Yeah, these are our buddies right here. Now, see, we worked very hard to develop a very special relationship with these animals. We're in the water with them almost 8, sometimes 12 hours a day, playing with them and performing the shows. So that relationship is very important, and that's why they're sitting here looking at us too. But getting back to the killer whales,
they wouldn't be this friendly in the wild?
No, they would kill and eat just about anything that's found in the ocean, and that's why they got the term killer whales, because they were seen killing more than just small animals. They've actually been seen killing larger whales, sometimes 5 times their size.
How big is Shamu?
Well, right now, this particular killer whale weighs about 5,000 pounds. That killer whale was born here 3 years ago. She right now weighs about 3,000 pounds. And we have our newest member of the Shamu family, that's baby Shamu. She was born on November 4th, and she weighs about 1,000 pounds. And she weighed in at 350 pounds when she was born, so she's done a lot of growing.
How much is the 5,000 pounder? How much does she eat in a day?
She eats anywhere from 250 to 280 pounds of restaurant quality fish.
Restaurant quality,
You bet.
grade A.
You bet.
What did you think the first time you got the job, you show up for work and they say, okay, you're riding the whale today? What were your thoughts?
I was excited, but I was also very scared too. I think when you get around an animal this size and you see their teeth, you're intimidated.
Do they like to perform?
I think so. Many people think that it's the audience response that they can hear and respond to, and that's not necessarily the case. What they get excited about is when they see all the people coming into the stadium, is they realize that they're just about to do a 20-minute show, and that's when all the trainers come out and they have the most amount of fun and interaction with their trainer.
Thank you for doing this, and they're very well behaved. I know that's to your credit, I think, that they didn't splash us. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, Stan, don't do that. That's the signal to splash you.
Thanks, guys.
Al, are you okay? okay in there?
Let me up.
You all right, Al?
Give me up. Hey,
What?
Give me up. Will you let me out
No,
of here?
this is what you do at the beach, Al. You're having fun.
I didn't have no fun. This is
No,
not
you're
fun.
having fun.
Not having
Factory,
it.
I got to go continue the interview. Would you
I'll
just
finish
up with Al?
There we go.
Oh, no, don't get it in his eyes. I think Al's having a great time at the beach today.
Look.
So, Rob.
I don't know if Al's having such a great time.
No, I think he... Wait a minute, Al was not there. Thackeray, you said Al was there. Here's Al. Where have you been?
The station manager in there then.
Oh, no!
I'm the station manager. You're toast, buddy.
We
I'll tell
better
you
get
that
him right out of there as soon as the show's over.
And listen up,
What happened?
Spicer.
Oh,
I went down
Al,
to
he
the
wants-
Funtown Beach to catch a couple big ones, and I wiped out hard. And I don't think surfing's safe at all. So I got the boys.
Did you hit a sign while you were surfing?
No, I made a sign up, and this is going on your surfboard. It says, what's it say? Illegal to surf, and I'm putting it here, and I don't want to see no one surfing because it's hard on the knees. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know what to say, Al.
maybe
I'm
he
sorry.
landed and missed the water.
I think surfing's terrible, horrible,
Well,
terrible.
we're
Are you
sorry.
sure you did that surfing?
Yeah,
But it's not
pretty
against...
sure I was on the water on this big ironing board.
Oh, well, there's your problem. You need fins and things. You can't surf on an ironing board, Al.
Oh, thanks a lot, Rob. Appreciate your help.
Try visiting...
Thanks a lot, Rob. A pro. Yeah, right.
Try visiting the surf shop and getting an ironing board
They were
instead of the
closed.
hardware
It's
store.
Funtown Day. It's a national holiday.
Do you have a question you want to ask the studio audience before we go, Rob?
Yeah, ask me a
quickly.
question, Robbie.
How many
he's
of you
in-
would like to surf someday?
No way.
How many
No
of you would like
way.
to surf in cold water someday, then?
How many of
Oh,
you want to
boy.
go to Hawaii with Rob? All of us. All
Maybe
right,
I'll
let's all
change
go
my
to
mind to go to
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hog all the way.
Rob, thank you for coming in. It was great, and good luck as you surf your way around the world. See you later,